What up, YouTube? Fat Tony PhD, bringing you another video. We're gonna talk a little bit about Herbalife, and how much it's full of shit. And like, Herbalife is terrible. Like, I don't understand how this company is still around, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so it's a nutrition supplement company, and supposedly it's backed by like a ton of like celebrities, you know, athletes, models, actors, actresses, whatever, right? And it has a lot of recognition, you know, notoriety or whatever. So yeah, man, like, I've encountered Herbalife 3 times. 3 times. Like, the first time I was in Thailand last year, I was at a gym working out, and this middle-aged guy comes up to me, and he's like, he said he was admiring my form and, you know, deadlifting or whatever. I thought that was cool. Hey, you know, like, thanks, I appreciate it. And then, you know, as I was going back to do another set, you know, he stops me and he's like, hey, you know, I have a lucrative business opportunity for you. Would you like to be on board? I could use you to be on my team. You know, I'm like, oh shit, you know. I wasn't really thinking, you know, the adrenaline was going. I was in the middle of, you know, a back workout, and you know, I didn't even read his shirt. Like, the little like shirt he had on was like Herbalife or whatever. And yeah, so like, he starts talking to me. He gives me the whole, you know, deal on Herbalife. He says, hey, you know, I make $600,000, you know, last year. You know, sometimes I bring in like $40,000 a month, or 50, or 60, or 70 a month. And then he's like, hey, you know, me and my wife, we took a trip to Maldives. I'm like, Maldives? What's Maldives? And I'm like, oh, I think he means the Maldives. I'm not really sure if Maldives is the correct way to pronounce it, but I mean, he said Maldives. I thought it was Maldives. And anybody watching this video, like, I mean, if you know what the correct pronunciation is, please let me know in the comment section. Anyway, so he tells me, he's like, hey, you know, there's a initiation fee, and, you know, I want you to join my team and help distribute products, you know, be a Herbalife distributor. You know, first I asked him about the products themselves, and I took a look at some of them, and I wasn't very impressed. You know, keep in mind that at this point, like, we're still like standing at the gym, and like my pump went away, and like my workout was prematurely ended. Oh yeah, so we exchanged contact information, and I never talked to him again. Fast forward a year later, I go back to Texas, and I'm, you know, I moved into my new place, and I'm going to college. And one day I was walking outside of an Indian restaurant, and I was approached by these 2 young guys about Herbalife again. So these guys, you know, they gave me the same, you know, speech, and then but this time they were like, would you like to be a health coach? I'm like, what do you mean a health coach? You know, they're like, oh, we work for Herbalife, and you can be on our team and be a health coach, and you can, you know, put people on workout plans and diet plans and stuff like that. And I looked at them, and I talked to them, and I asked them questions, and they didn't seem like they knew what the fuck they were talking about. And I'm like, okay, so you guys are like hiring health coaches? Where's your facility? And they pointed down the street. There was an Herbalife building, you know, like a little like shop next to a GameStop or whatever. I'm like, damn, okay, so you guys are hiring health coaches. What's the hiring process for that? What are the job requirements? They're like, oh man, you don't need to do nothing. You just need to, you know, interview, and that's it. I'm like, damn, you know. But this is a pretty big deal. I mean, you said health coach, and this is, you know, affecting people's diet and health and lifestyle. I mean, that's kind of like, it sounds like a joke. So I decided to just, you know, out of my curiosity, I just decided to like talk to them and like go into the Herbalife facility. And man, it was like, going in there was like, I never felt so pretentious like in my life, man. Like, everybody there all the little Herbalife like salesmen, representatives, whatever. They just look like fucking Abercrombie Hollister model rejects or something, man. It was crazy, you know, like wow. And I was talking to them, and they were like, "Oh man, like, you know, you would benefit so much from taking Herbalife." I'm like, okay. Well, look at you and look at me. Okay, these guys were like, I think the biggest guy in there was probably like $150 or something like that. You know, and I overheard some of them talking about losing weight. This one guy said, he's like, "Oh, I lost, 5 pounds. I'm 135 now," or something like that. Whatever. Like, I mean, I'm a power lifter. Like, no offense, but I mean, I'm not trying to get like you guys. And he's like, "Why don't you want to be small and ripped? You could have veins. You could be like, you could have a 6-pack and 8-pack abs." I'm like, no, like, I think the whole like lust with abs is overrated. It's fucking lame. All right. I don't mean to go on like another rant here, like go off topic, but I just think like the obsession with abs is fucking stupid. It should be about strengthening your core, not about abs. I think that people that, I don't even want to say that. Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway. I think that people that work out solely to have like nice abs to like please the opposite sex, I just think that's retarded. Okay, like, yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna walk around with no shirt on? Are you gonna walk around and like, if you want to talk to a young lady, are you just gonna like raise your shirt, be like, "Can I get your number? Can you write your number on my abs?" Write one number on each ab or something like. I don't fucking know, man. It's stupid, man. Like, what can having like shredded abs do for you? What can they do for me? Like, whatever. I mean, I'd rather deadlift and hit a PR. Deadlifting like 500 pounds than having like an 8-pack or like whatever. So what? Man, I don't care about that shit. In regular clothes, half these guys look like fucking skinny bitches. Like, it's just pointless. Like, I don't get it. Whatever. To each their own, though, right? Yeah. So, I mean, Herbalife is a scam, man. Like, it appears to me that most of the money that Herbalife reps make is through the recruitment of other people. And I don't think that much money is gained from selling the products to customers. And also the thing with like these types of like marketing companies is like if you're willing and crafty enough to like fuck over your best friend or your loved ones into doing this shit, then you could probably be pretty fucking successful. You could probably be really good at it. Because that's really what this is all about. This is I think this is on the same level as like ACN Corporation and what else do you have? Via Viente. Fuck, I don't remember. There's a bunch of other shit, man. Like, this shit is a joke, man. You gotta like pay all these like membership fees, startup fees, and distribution fees or whatever. I'm like, damn. Yeah, but I will say this: I think their shakes taste good, even though like they're not that great. But yeah, their shakes taste pretty good. Looked at their products, looked at their protein powders, wasn't impressed. I mean, there's like so much other stuff out there, like whatever, man. And they also like to throw out, hey, Cristiano Ronaldo takes this stuff, and David Beckham and all these other guys. I'm like, those are scrawny ass soccer players, man. I don't want to look like that. I don't want to look like that. Okay, so like, I don't know. And then there's some NFL players that take the shit too, or supposedly like endorse it or support it or whatever. But I don't give a fuck about that, man. I really don't. So, anyway, that's my opinion on Herbalife. It's full of shit. Stay away from it. Don't do it. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your money. All right. Thank you.